That is not my signature. I know how to spell my own name.
He dropped his car off at this pop-up Hail Dent Repair Center, but says the company never finished the job and forged his signature to get more than $5,000 from the insurance company.
Don't stop, I'm gonna sue you.
Okay, you could take us to court, ma'am. You cannot touch the camera. Who cashed his insurance check? Because that's not his signature.
I don't want nobody else to get done the same way I got done.
And good evening, everybody. We begin with that exclusive investigation into a pop-up hail repair shop on the southeast side of Colorado Springs.
Chief investigative reporter Eric Ross uncovered AAG Auto Hail Repair may have committed insurance fraud by forging a customer's signature to get his insurance money. Eric in studio tonight, and that customer is out of his money and he still doesn't have his truck.
That's exactly right, Robin Elizabeth. Good evening. We found Vernon Jones's truck just sitting in a strip center parking lot next to the hail repair tent. In fact, he says it's been sitting there for 3 weeks. And when he went to ask for his truck and unsigned insurance check back, he found out the check had already been cashed. After last month's hailstorm tore through El Paso County, Vernon Jones took his 2005 Dodge Ram pickup to this pop-up hail repair shop located in a strip center parking lot in the 1900 block of South Academy.
He took a look at the truck and he said, "Oh yeah, I can do it. I deal with Allstate and all these other places." He told me at the bottom of the car, "These are all the places that I deal with and stuff." So I said, "Oh, okay."
He says the company demanded the unsigned $5,470 insurance check first to ensure the company would get their money. When the repairs were done, Vernon says he was to sign the check and get his car back, but that was in mid-June. Fast forward to today.
I said, "Hey, this ain't acceptable. I got stress crackers, and as soon as I wash the vehicle a couple of times, then I know the paint gonna fall off." He said, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll get you squared away."
When Vernon called his insurance company to complain about the situation, he found out someone had cashed the check.
I said, "No." I said, "Well, send me a copy of that check." So when they sent the copy, then I got back with them again, and they said, "Oh, well, we got a problem here and stuff." I said, "Yeah, we sure do, because this is not my name. That is not my signature. I know how to spell my own name."
Vernon claims this signature is a forgery, and we compared it to his military ID and a contract he signed with the hail repair company. You can clearly see the J in Jones is different. Also, the V in Vernon's known signatures are pointed at the bottom, while the V on the alleged forgery looks more like a U. And we aren't sure what this letter is at the end of Vernon's first name, but we know it's not an N. My name is Eric Ross. I'm with Channel 5. Now, we had a lot of questions for AAG Auto Hail Repair, but employees were not eager to talk. We got a complaint.
Are you filming?
Yes, we are. The employee then decides to wrap himself in a tarp in a desperate attempt to hide from our cameras. When it was clear we were not going away, he reappeared.
Don't talk to me, talk with the owner.
We called the number to try and speak with the owner, Hector Pinedo. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, sir.
Good. I wanted to talk to you about a customer named Vernon. And he hung up. Okay, so sir, I tried calling Hector and he hung up the phone.
So what you gonna do?
Well, we'll wait here for him.
So
Can you get a hold of him?
No,
Why not?
because I don't.
But you work for him, correct?
Yeah, but
So why can't you call him and have him come down here to answer some questions?
I don't want it.
Why not?
You do it. I'm not
I
a
did. He
manager
just
here.
hung up the phone.
I'm not a manager. I'm not responsible.
Listen, people don't call me to tell me how handsome I am. They
Okay.
call me when they have a problem.
Okay.
And right now, this is a problem.
Okay.
When somebody from a company cashes a check and signs somebody else's name, especially when it comes to an insurance claim, that's A, insurance fraud, and B, forgery. I'm asking you questions about a situation.
Man, don't ask me.
As this unproductive conversation ended, we found yet another victim in the parking lot. Meet Kanisha.
They say 1 to 5 days and they've been 3 weeks.
She says she hasn't been able to get any answers about repairs and just wants the keys to her car back. She told us the owner was on site a few moments ago, but left as soon as we rolled up.
He left y'all mess in the nick of time, literally. Y'all walked up and he pulled off. It was that kind of quick.
A few minutes later, this lady arrives, but she too is in no mood to talk.
If you don't stop, I'm gonna sue you.
Okay,
Now.
you could take us to court, ma'am. You cannot touch
Stop
the
it. I
ma'am. You
mean it.
cannot touch the camera.
And
you cannot touch the
you
camera.
cannot film me either.
Sure, we can. We're in a public
No,
parking
you
lot. We're in a
can't.
public space.
You can't.
So while you're here, I do have a couple questions. As she dodged our questions, employee number 1 came back to shove our photographer. We continued pressing for answers. and that's when employees started packing up. So now you guys are leaving? Isn't this amazing how this happens? We do an investigation regarding insurance fraud and theft, and now you guys are leaving. Finally, this man, who identified himself as the owner, showed up. Who cashed his insurance check? Because that's not his signature. His name is spelled wrong.
Sure. So the check was deposited.
Yeah, but if he didn't sign it, that's insurance fraud and forgery.
So we didn't. What are you trying to say?
Who signed his check? He did not sign this check over to you guys. Somebody forged his signature and cashed the check. And on top of that, he's been waiting 3 weeks for his truck. It's sitting right over there.
Yeah, we've been working on this vehicle.
I know, but on your thing it says 1 to 5 days, 1 to 5 day service.
Yeah, it just depends which vehicle it is.
And the other thing is, are you guys a BBB accredited business?
Yes, sir.
Really? Because I checked with the Better Business Bureau. They said you're not a BBB accredited business. And when I plug in your phone number, 520-404-7452, it pops up a totally different name with a C rating. The Better Business Bureau could not find a registered business under AAG Auto Hail Repair, but using the owner's cell phone number, the Better Business Bureau was able to pop up this business called Affordable Collision and Glass. Listen, this isn't rocket science. On here it says AAG Auto Hail Repair, right? Sure. On the bottom you say you're a BBB accredited business. You have the BBB logo. I asked you if you're a BBB accredited business.
Sure.
The BBB cannot find your information. You're advertising BBB, but you're not a BBB accredited business.
No.
I want to see them get put out of Colorado Springs and dealing with other folks' cars. Because I know if I got a shady deal, somebody else done got one. They might have not said nothing, but I know they did.
Mr. Jones is filling out an affidavit with his insurance company to report the forged signature. No word yet on whether police will launch an investigation, but we have notified them. As for Kenesha, the owner refused to give the keys back to her, so she went and got a spare key and took it back herself. Watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.